Good morning, class. Welcome to school. I'm your teacher, Mr. Wise, and you are my wiggle worms, Mr. Wise's wiggle worms. Can you wiggle your little worm finger and say, "Good morning, Mr. Wise"?
Good morning, Mr. Wise.
Thank you, boys and girls. Now it's time for me to find out if all of my preschoolers are here today. Let's see. Marcus is here, and Diamond is here. But where's preschooler Peyton?
I'm right here, Mr. Wise.
Well, hello, preschooler Peyton. I'm so glad you're here today. Now, to speed things up, why don't the rest of you all just tell me your names on the count of 3. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 2. Yes. All right. Well, great. I'm so glad you all are here. Before we get started, I need to tell you about our classroom rules. We have 2 rules in our class. Rule number 1 is to be kind. Let me see you all hold up one finger and say, "Be kind." Be kind. Good job, boys and girls. We can be kind by making sure we stay in our seats so that everyone in the class can see. Yes, Peyton, do you have something to share with us?
Yes, sir. I thought of another way to be kind. We can be kind by not talking when someone else is talking.
You are exactly right, Peyton. If you think you can be kind by staying in your seat and not talking when someone else is talking, let me see you put one finger over your lips and say, "Shh, shh." Our second class rule is to be safe. Let me see you all hold up 2 fingers and say, "Be safe." Be safe. Good job, boys and girls. We can be safe by keeping our hands in our laps. If you can keep your hands in your lap, then do this with me. Clap, 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 and put them in your lap. In Mr. Wise's class, I want all of you all to be wise too. You can be wise when you listen and learn. I have a fun song that will help us do this. Stand up and sing it with me.
Wise people listen. Wise people learn. Proverbs 1:5. Wiggle like a worm. Hop, hop, hop. This is how we do it. Spin, spin, spin. Let's get to it. Hop, hop, hop. This is how we do it. Spin, spin, spin. Let's get to it. Wise people listen. Wise people learn. Proverbs 1:5. Wiggle like a worm. Hop, hop, hop. This is how we do it. Spin, spin, spin. Let's get to it. Hop, hop, hop. This is how we do it. Spin, spin, spin. Let's get to it. Wise people listen. Wise people learn. Proverbs 1:5. Wiggle like a worm. Yeah!
That was so fun. You all can sit back down in your seats. I actually have a question for all of you. Class, do you have a best friend? When I count to 3, I want everyone to shout out the name of your best friend. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Riley!
Those sound like some really good friends. Peyton, can you tell me how your best friend is a good friend to you?
Yes, my best friend is Riley, and she's a good friend because she shares with me.
Sharing is one way we can be a good friend. Peyton, do you share with your friend Riley?
Well, sometimes.
I know that being a good friend can be hard sometimes. You know, our class pet Willie Worm had trouble being a good friend the other day, so he wiggled himself right into a Bible story that helped him learn how to wise up. I'm sure he won't mind at all coming out of his little hole in the ground to tell you more about it. On the count of 3, everybody say, "Where's Willie Worm?" Ready? 1, 2, 3. Where's Willie Worm?
Hi there, friends. The other day my buddy was mad at me, and I had trouble being a good friend to him. I know that the Bible always has wise words, so I wiggled around in there until I found a Bible story that helped me know how to make a wise choice. Let's get ready to see the story by putting on our special eyes.
Zoop, zoop.
Great! Now let's get ready to listen by clicking on our listening ears.
Click, click.
Now you're ready? When I wiggled around in the Bible, I found this story about David. Can you say David?
David.
David lived in the palace with King Saul. When King Saul would get really bad, David would play his harp to help him feel better. David was a good friend to King Saul. Let's all clap for David. David became best friends with King Saul's son. His name was Jonathan. David and Jonathan were kind to each other and shared with each other every day. A while later, King Saul got mad at David and wanted to hurt him. Because Jonathan and David were good friends, Jonathan helped keep David safe. Jonathan even got his dad to stop being mean to David. Jonathan was such a good friend. Let's all say hip hip hooray!
Hip, hip, hooray.
Great! You and I can be a good friend just like David and Jonathan were in this story. And I can be a good friend by being kind to my buddy, even when he is mad at me. Let me hear you say this after me. I will be
I will be
a good
a good
friend.
friend.
Great! Well, that's all I have for today. But before I go, would you like to do the wiggle worm dance with me?
Yes.
Then hold up your little wiggle worm finger and make it move as we sing. I'm a little wiggle worm, watch me go. I can wiggle fast and I can wiggle slow. I wiggle all around, then back I go. Down into the ground to the home I know. Bye-bye, friends.
Bye-bye, Willie. Willie sure is a silly worm, isn't he?
Yes. Mr. Wine, sometimes I'm not a good friend to my friend Riley.
What do you mean, Peyton?
Well, if my friend has a toy that I want to play with, I just jerk it. I mean, out of her hands and play with it.
I see. Do you think this makes your friend feel happy?
Oh no, she looks so sad.
Preschooler Peyton, do you like it when your friend jerks the toy away from you?
Well, no, it makes me mad and very sad.
That's right. It doesn't feel good when our friends are not kind to us. God wants you and me to be a good friend to everyone we see. Class, let me hear you say this after me. I will be
I will be
a good
a good
friend.
friend.
Great job. We can learn how to wise up and be a good friend when we read God's words in the B-I-B-L-E. That spells Bible. Can you spell that with me? B-I-B-L-E.
B I B L E.
Now, let's stand up and sing that song together.
The B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E.
Okay, class, you can all have a seat one more time. Have you had fun at school today?
Yes. Today has been so much fun.
Before we move on, can you tell me what you learned today?
I learned so much. I learned that God wants me to be a good friend all the time. I will be a good friend to everyone I see. I can't wait to tell my family what I learned today.
That's a great idea. Well, I will see all of you again very soon, Wiggle Worms. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.